Alright, so in this video, I want to talk to you guys about the top 5 Gobblegums I want to see inside of Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies. Keep in mind, they haven't really confirmed Gobblegums to the public, but they did confirm them to bigger YouTubers in a roundtable discussion at the initial Call of Duty Black Ops 4 reveal event on May 17, 2018. It's a little weird, but let's just say Gobblegums aren't coming back for whatever reason. Then I just want these Gobblegum effects to replace whatever consumables are coming in, okay? But Gobblegum should be coming back in the old storyline maps at the very least, and in the new storyline maps, they're going to probably come back, but in a different way. So keep that in mind when you're watching this video. Take it with a grain of salt, or at least take the name Gobblegum with a grain of salt. But the actual effects of these Gobblegums is what I want to return. Hopefully Gobblegums themselves do return once again, like I just said, in the Ether storyline. But we have not received 100% official confirmation from Treyarch yet. They may have some slightly different plans. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Anyways, let's just jump right into the video. Alright, so coming in at number 5 is the Gobblegum Aftertaste. And basically what this does is that for 3 rounds, if you have this Gobblegum on, if you go down, you get revived with all your perks in co-op. But in solo, you do get revived with all your perks, just not quick revive. And I think this is a really awesome Gobblegum that I want to return, because I constantly have an issue of my friends going down. Like, obviously we're in a co-op game. I have an issue with my friends going down and losing all their perks and just keep dying because of it, and they have no points because they suck at zombies. You know, no offense to them, but that's usually what happens. But this Gobblegum right here, Aftertaste, especially in a boss fight, is extremely useful to them, because if they go down within those 3 rounds that they have the Gobblegum, they're okay. They're not gonna die. Well, I mean, they could die, but you know what I'm saying? They get back up with all their perks, and they won't have as many issues as they did before if they went down and lost all their perks. So I think Aftertaste is not a game-breaking Gobblegum whatsoever, and it's actually a really helpful Gobblegum for the players who aren't so good and maybe playing with their friends who are a little bit better than them. So it, you know, it's a little bit of a stress-relieving Gobblegum in a way, and it's also a very helpful Gobblegum in a way. So I really hope this one returns, especially since it's not too OP. And coming in at number 4, we're going to actually talk about Extra Credit. Now, I do know this is an ultra rare, but I don't see it as too OP. And I'm going to say Extra Credit only if Shopping Free doesn't return. And I guess this is a good opportunity to talk about the next video I'm making, which is the top 5 Gobblegums that can't return, or I don't want to return to Black Ops 4 because they're either too OP or because they're absolutely useless. So that's going to be on the list. Shopping Free is going to be on the list of Gobblegums that can't return. So with that being said, if Shopping Free is not returning, I think Extra Credit is a decent replacement, but not too overpowered, because it does give you like 5,000 points, around 5,000 points. You get 1,500 points per activation. I'm not exactly sure how many activations you get. I should have looked that up, but all I know is that Shopping Free is very useful. It just doesn't, it's just not OP. It doesn't give you unlimited purchases for free for a whole minute like Shopping Free does. So with that being said, it's a limited amount of points. I know you can get the Gobblegum a few times, but you have to cycle through the rest of the Gobblegums first. So since it's not extremely OP and still very good, I would like to see Extra Credit return, because sometimes, even if you're not that great of a player, you do still need a boost in points to get done what you need to get done. Or actually, this is a little bit better for people who aren't that good, because it gives them that boost in points that can help them get doors open a little bit faster and get their weapons a little bit faster. And it's, yeah, it's just overall really useful, whether you're good or bad at zombies. So definitely I would like to see this Gobblegum return, again, since it's not extremely overpowered. Alright, so coming in at number 3 is the Gobblegum Wall Power, and once again, I don't think this Gobblegum is overpowered whatsoever. I do think it's a really nice Gobblegum. I don't know, it's just a very even Gobblegum. I don't know how to explain what I mean by even, but I mean, I just feel like it's not too OP at all, but I feel like it is giving you a slight advantage, you know? But once again, it's one of those Gobblegums that's really good for people who aren't that amazing at zombies, or for people who would just like to get set up a little bit faster. You throw on Wall Power, you jump into a game, okay, you get your Perkaholic, you get your whatever Gobblegums, then you get your Wall Power, you go to the HVK, for example, and bang, you got yourself a free Pack-a-Punch weapon, or a Pack-a-Punch weapon for 1,600 points, or however much that wall weapon costs. And I think that's really awesome and not too OP, okay? It's just a wall weapon. Yes, there is a Gobblegum called Crate Power, which, you know, I think is a little bit less useless than Wall Power, but if you want that to return, that's cool. But personally, I think Wall Power is a better Gobblegum to return, because you're just limited to the wall weapons that are on the wall inside that specific map. I know in Black Ops 3, a lot of the wall weapons are OP, and usually the weapons they use for the whole game anyways, but I just think that Willpower is a decent Gobblegum to bring back to Black Ops 4 just because it's not too OP, it's not going to break the game in any way, and it's a very nice addition for people who just want to get a Pack-a-Punch weapon without going through that whole freaking craze of opening up Pack-a-Punch in any of the maps. Even though it's not a big deal sometimes, I just like the fact that we can get a Pack-a-Punch weapon straight off the bat if we want it. Even if we're doing a speedrun, it's very, very useful. So with that being said, Willpower coming back, I'd very much appreciate. If it doesn't, no problem, but again, I would appreciate it. Alright, so coming in at the number 2 spot is the Gobblegum Alchemical Antithesis and or Cashback. And I know a lot of people are going to say this is extremely OP, but the reason why I'm saying this is because it made high rounds very, very fun and a little bit easier, okay? Now, I'm not saying that people wouldn't be able to get to as high of rounds as they did without Alchemical, but it just made it so awesome to go for high rounds because we had this Gobblegum that gave us unlimited ammo pretty much in like a weapon like the frigging Stormbow or the Apotheon Servant for a whole 60 seconds. We had unlimited ammo for a whole 60 seconds and it was absolutely awesome. So to get that Gobblegum back inside of Black Ops 4 to encourage high rounds once again would be a great piece from Treyarch, a great nod from Treyarch. So I really hope we do get this Gobblegum back, and if not at the very, very least, I want Cashback back as well because it obviously gives us a full max ammo. Out of the two, if only one of them was to come back though, I do see Cashback being the one that comes back. Hopefully though, both of them do come back since they're both useful in their own unique way. But again, Alchemical would be a very awesome Gobblegum to have back, especially for those high round players, because it would definitely encourage me at the very least to go for high rounds once again, since I haven't gone for them in a very, very long time, especially in the other Zombies games, because what's the point? You know, it's just too slow. Your ammo runs out fast. Even though you can buy it back from Pack-a-Punch, there's no fun wonder weapons to really use. Alchemical Antithesis plus Apotheon Servant, awesome combination. My alarm just went off on my phone. I'm not re-recording that part. Let's jump in to the number 1 spot. Alright, so coming in at number 1 is Perkaholic. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to get really mad at me for this, but just hear me out, okay? Perkaholic is my equivalent to Killing Time as it is to Codename Pizza. So Codename Pizza is madly in love with Killing Time, and he does a whole bunch of mitts with it, and that's basically how I feel about Perkaholic. Like, it's just such a great Gobblegum that every game, I just want to get it. It's just so awesome and so fun to use, and I know I'm going to use this word, even though it's not going to make a ton of sense. It's nostalgic to me, and how so, you may say? Basically, inside of Black Ops 3, whenever you watched your favorite streamer, right, go for that Easter egg hunt on the first day, the one thing they did was they ran up to that Gobblegum machine, they got their Perkaholic, and they were set on round 1 to go for that Easter egg hunt, and whenever I saw that, it just gave me a certain feeling. I was like, yes, like, you know, game on. I don't know if this makes sense when I'm explaining to you. Maybe if you're around during the Black Ops 3 life cycle, you know what I'm saying, but Perkaholic just gave me a certain feeling, a certain vibe of like, yes, this is Black Ops 3. This is the current Call of Duty. This is awesome. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just the kind of feeling it gave me. And if that kind of feeling and that kind of Gobblegum and that kind of staple of Black Ops 3 can return to Black Ops 4 as just kind of a little nod to Black Ops 3, that would be freaking awesome. And once again, we'll still have a really, really awesome Gobblegum. Yes, a little bit OP, I understand, but we'll still have a really awesome Gobblegum inside of Black Ops 4 that will always remind us of the times we had inside of Black Ops 3. Again, I know a lot of people disagree with that. It's fine, it's an opinion, but I love Perkaholic so much, I had to throw it in at number 1 on the list. And if you agree or disagree on any of the Gobblegums on the list, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. But that's going to be it. If you liked the video, drop it a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you guys in another top 5 video or stream very, very soon. Adios.